we did. With the suspension of Ballard, I saw a team grow up. I saw players step outside of their comfort zone. Regine Moncrief in particular did a very nice job of carrying the load for us as our best player and our go-to player. And then once we got Danielle back, I saw a team settle in to a team that was going to make a run for the NCAA tournament. Anytime that you can get 10-plus wins in the SEC, when you look at how competitive our conference is, that's a success in and of itself. It is, and we're going to have to be very diligent in our recruiting efforts. You look at South Carolina being an overall #1 seed, Tennessee and Kentucky both having #2 seeds. There could have been arguments for Mississippi State being a 2 seed. For us to finish 4th in the conference behind those 3 teams says a lot about our young talent as well. And we're looking forward to the upcoming season with the addition of the newcomers and what we have coming back. It's going to be a competitive year for us. I think it's been easier in the sense of the notoriety, teams knowing who you are, being able to be on that big stage and see your name called on Selection Monday. You know, we've got to get ourselves back into those championship games, whether it's the SEC tournament championship game, especially when you're looking at hosting first and second round. The coverage that you have, having the SEC network really helps give us that platform, and we just got to continue to put a great product on the floor. I think Simone Augustus is one of those rare and special players, and when you're able to locate that type of athlete and that type of basketball player, you have a great shot at winning a national championship, and that's what she was able to do here at LSU by getting the team to consecutive Final Fours. And that's something that we're striving for every day. We're looking for that next Simone Augustus. You can look at the teams that have been successful in the past. You look at Connecticut, they've signed a Breonna Stewart type player. We've got to go out and get that caliber player, and we're going to continue to work extremely hard in bringing that type of attention to our program where that student athlete says, hey, I want to go to LSU. And again, it starts at the grassroots level and making sure that we're making those contacts early. I do feel when you have a player like that flashiness, that funness, getting people out there to see her community supporting her and rallying around her, that says a lot about the state of Louisiana. Oh, I definitely think that helps tremendously, because I remember recruiting Simone Augustus, and I remember attending her high school games, and it would be sold out because she was such a spectacular player to watch, and she made the game easy and enjoyable. And I have a tremendous respect for what Simone has meant to women's athletics, not just women's basketball. And we've got to tap into that. I have an explosive guard play with Ballard and Moncrief, 2 potentially first-round draft picks next year, and we're going to continue to bring those type of players in here. But I do think that we're able to also look outside of the state of Louisiana and really advance our recruiting nationally and internationally. And to bring all those different aspects to Louisiana, I think that's a plus for us too. I think we've got to make sure that we're aware of the state of Louisiana producing some of the best athletes. There hasn't been a Simone Augustus come out of the state of Louisiana. And if that young lady is out there, we definitely want to have her at LSU. I like the fact that we are able to recruit on a national level, but I would love if our state was definitely a feeder to our program. I think that's been a huge success for teams like South Carolina, where Asia Wilson's from South Carolina, Elena Coates was from South Carolina, Alicia Welch is from South Carolina. Their state has been very good and very good to the University of South Carolina. So we're going to continue to look for that next great player here in the state of Louisiana.